Okay. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, is the mic working now? Yeah, so I've plugged in the microphone because I had accidentally disconnected it. But that just shows like what a pro I am. Like clearly I've put so much thought into this live stream. I didn't just half-ass it at the last second because I'm really bored. It's working, but it's echoing. Oh man, seriously, this is what nobody tells you about live streaming or YouTube in general. It's how fucking difficult it is to get your goddamn mic set up properly. So yeah, as I was saying to literally nobody because my microphone was disconnected. I've been talking to myself for the last 5 minutes, thinking I was talking to you guys. Yeah, no, Jiri, I think is he's awesome. He's fucking dude is brilliant, but I don't know how long he will survive on top of light heavyweight because the guy's just. I mean, he was getting fucking pieced up by Glover. And Glover's not really much of a striker, so he's a bit of a wild man, Jiri. I don't think it's a very durable fighting style. Stupid OBS stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna cover that up, whatever, it's fine. The mic wouldn't have cut out on a sheet of Kim because he was too fucking stealthy. The mic would never have picked him up in the first place. Yeah, seriously, like, Jiri was badly rocked by Glover. A dude who was not well known for his striking at all. But I mean, props to him, like, that fucking choke. That was basically a carbon copy of what's-her-face's choke. Nunes, well, when Nunes got choked by what's-her-face, had the rear naked choke sunk in, but not even on the back. Like, it was crazy. 50 pull-ups. Where do I get my ideas from? Just random shit, just random stuff that's been in my brain for years. Honestly, I've kind of thought about making videos for a long time, but I was just really bored, or not bored. I just didn't have the motivation to do it. So I've had these ideas in my head for ages, but just never got around to actually doing it. But it was only thanks to COVID and lockdowns, meaning that I had nothing better to do, that I finally actually got around to doing it. Hey, Three Beans, how's it going? Siphon Audio, yeah, what's her face? You know what I'm talking about. What's her face? But yeah, I don't know if Jiri was training with John Jones. If he wasn't, he should have. But yeah, the Valentina fight though. What did you guys think of the Valentina fight? That was fucking crazy. Yeah, Nick Urchin. I mean, he had like, what, 23 seconds left in that fight? and lost unbelievably. Like, all he had to do was just hold on for another 23 seconds and he would have been the first 42-year-old to hang on to that lightweight fucking belt. Like, seriously. Santos won. I don't know. I think it's debatable. I genuinely think it's debatable. And not just because I love Valentina. But if you look at what Santos did when she had like her takedowns, she did next to nothing with them. Like, if you, I think it was it. I'm not sure which takedown it was. It was maybe the one in round 3. Was the one where Santos actually looked like she was going to get a rear naked choke. And that was the only time she actually looked like she was threatening anything with her takedowns. But there was the takedown she got on Valentina in like round 1, I think. Where Valentina was actually doing damage to Santos. Just throwing punches over her shoulder, and it was doing more damage to Santos than Santos was doing with her friggin' back control. But fair play to Santos. Like, I mean, Jesus, I don't think any of us expected her to actually, you know, not get fucking demolished. Oddly enough, Nate, Valentina can be boring at times. Her fights tend to... You either get an absolute banger with her, or you get, you know, Valentina versus Carmouche. But I love her, and she is the best. Fuck you, Bustamante. Yeah, Grizzly Gilliland. Honestly, I thought it looked like there was something going on with Valentina. If you looked at her even in the walkout, and when she was getting ready, or when she was, you know, doing the glove touch and stuff, she looked off. She just it seemed like she didn't want to be there. Like.
Oh, that cut is getting worse. He better be careful that the referee doesn't stop this one.
Wow, that was trading here. A little back and forth action here.
Oh, Rattlesnake. The teabag of Jiri. Yeah, that was some pure Halo shit. That was the best teabagging I've seen since fucking Halo Reach.
Whoa! And down he goes. That's it. They call it. Man, finished by a knee.
Pete G, has she had one banger? Well, I mean, like, there was the one where she absolutely removed Jessica Ayer's head from her shoulders. But she's definitely more of a counter striker, so yeah. Like, you do run the risk of getting boring fights with her. What was the other fight? Not the first one on the main card, which was good. The Australian dude, I can't even think of his name. The Celtic Crow or whatever his name was. That was an amazing fight. The guy's boxing was just on point. It was so good. Hey, Vicious Vile. Thank you, man. You have a friend in Ireland and you're looking for recommendations to do that you wouldn't find in a tourist book. Well, it depends on where they are in Ireland. Are they in Dublin, do you know, or are they planning on going outside of Dublin? Because if they're in Dublin, honestly, like, there's not a lot of stuff to do in Dublin that doesn't revolve going to a pub. Most of the recommendations I can give you for this city are go to this pub. There's a pub called the Brazen Head. You might not find it in tourist books. but it is the oldest pub in Dublin, so it's actually worth seeing. It's like it was built in like a Viking era. I think it's like 700 years old or something. So I would do that. Failing that, I actually don't leave. Oh yeah, so they're in Dublin. That's fine because I don't leave Dublin often, if ever. So I don't know much of what to do outside of Dublin. I don't know, look at some sheep or something. Yeah, stay away from the Black 4 gin, especially if you are over the age of 60. You will probably get punched in the head. Mafro, thank you, dude. Mafro from GR by any chance? Sorry, I missed a few questions in the chat. Winston, do I plan on doing any more Pride videos? I don't think so. Sorry, the emulator just crashed here. I'm gonna have to restart it. No, for the moment, I think I'm done with Pride, just because I spent, like 6 or 7 months working on Pride stuff, and I'm kind of done with it for now. What's the cheat code to unlock the dim Mac? There is no cheat code to unlock the dim Mac. You either know it or you don't. And clearly you don't know it. Yeah, Axeman 3D. That's actually a viscous vial. I would tell you, listen to what Axeman is saying here. Don't go tell your friend not to go anywhere near Temple Bar, because it's one of the things that's like, oh, everybody's like, oh, you go to see Temple Bar if you go to Dublin. You do in your arse. There's nothing to do in Temple Bar, and it's a fucking rip-off. Craggy Island is, you have to take the boat from Dublin to Craggy Island. It's about a 5-hour trip. Grizzly, a Brendan Schaub video. I've thought about doing a Brendan Schaub video, but I think Beige Frequency fucking knocked it out of the park with his Brendan Schaub videos, and I don't think I can beat that dude. So no, we can stick with Beige Frequency's Schaub videos. Jack Johnson, yeah, thank you for coming along, man. I don't do live very often. I am literally just doing a live stream tonight because Mrs. Blownapart is at a 50 Cent gig in town. I'm kind of worried about her because she actually has a long-standing beef with G Unit, believe it or not. She got into an altercation with Tony Yayo from G Unit when she was in her mid-20s, and there's been some drama there, but I think they're ready to squash the beef tonight. And I'm not making any of this shit up, I swear to God. She actually has a beef with Tony Yayo from G Unit. You can ask her, she will tell you the same thing. Kirkland Middleton, you're taking what to Ireland? Pogue Tree? Oh, that's your thing, right? Your band or your friend's band or something? I predict a catastrophe. Would I recommend visiting Ireland? Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, Ireland's great. Honestly, though, I would say just, don't spend too long in Dublin. It's the capital city, but it is just, there's just bars. That's all there is. There's just bars. There's not much to see. Maybe it's just because I've lived here my whole life, but I'm just kind of bored of it. There's way better stuff to see out in the country anyway, put it that way. Hey, Hot Rod, greetings from Ireland, man. disrupt media my opinion on the IRA. Do you want me to get killed, man? I'm not talking about that shit. One foot out the door. If you think it takes skill to make filet mignon rhyme with Pokemon, there's a musical segment in my upcoming video where I can't even tell you what two words I rhyme together. They are Conor McGregor related, but when you hear it, I believe it is the greatest rhyming couplage in all of poetry. It is the greatest thing I've ever done. Nick Urchin, take care, man. Yeah, Axeman, like Dublin is great for a weekend. You know, you can go to some pretty cool bars. It sucks, man. Literally, my favorite bar in all of Dublin was a place called the Long Stone, and it was another bar that kind of dated back to, I don't know if it was like Viking times, but it was like a couple of 100 years old at least. And they had this amazing fireplace in it that was like, you know, about 15 feet tall and was shaped like a face. You know, obviously the mouth was where the hearth is, and it was just like the coziest, most welcoming, lovely kind of pub you could imagine. And they tore it down to build apartments, because that is the way this country is going nowadays. Wu-Tang Clan or NWA? Wu-Tang, man, 100%. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Iron Mike versus Connor. Yeah, honestly, I'm torn on that one, man. Because like Chandler's last win was excellent. I think it was an incredible fight, great win. I just don't like Connor just coming back from, you know, sitting around on his boat, fucking around doing nothing. Oh, screw you, Iceman. You know, he's just dicking around, and he gets to come back and get these like massive money fights, and you know, if he wins that fight, Dana will give him a title shot. So, you know, that kind of shit I don't like. But it would be a good fight, I think. I think Dana's just looking for any reason to give Connor a title fight. Connor could come straight out of fucking rehab and Dana would give him a title fight.
He can't escape because his back is to the ropes and he's clenched up. Chopping right hand.
Do I have plans for other series? Winston, I don't know, like honestly at the moment the video I'm doing is it started off with an idea of doing a maybe 20-minute long video about CM Punk, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna make just a quick short video because, you know, I'd spent so long doing Pride. And then the video about CM Punk is now 30 minutes long, and I haven't even started talking about CM Punk in it. I've been talking about WWE and shit like that, and then it gets to CM Punk. And I wanted to do a whole series on the crossovers of, like, you know, crossovers from WWE to UFC, and then UFC back to WWE. And the more I think about that, then, you know, this idea is just spiraling, and I'm like, holy shit, you know, I'm not gonna get this fucking video finished in an hour. It's gonna need to be another couple of videos. So I don't know, it might turn into a series of videos about, you know, just bizarre martial arts crossovers and stuff. Yeah, we'll go with Vanderlei again. Do I have any opinion on the group Kneecap? Is that a band? I haven't heard of them, man. Hey, Balaclava Billy. Yeah, it's not even that I want to keep it politics free. I want to keep it putting a hit out on my life free. Is why I don't want to talk about that shit. I predict a catastrophe. I don't think Bisping ripped off my martial arts video because, like, I mean, there's been a lot of videos made about fake martial arts. You know, I'm not the first one to do it. Pinkman was the OG of fake martial arts videos, so we're all just kind of ripping him off, really, if you think about it. I did think the similarities were a little much in that he covered pretty much the same people, more or less, that I did. Like Charlie Z. Charlie Z isn't the first person you'd think of when you think of fake martial arts. I put him in there just because not many other people were talking about the guy, and the fact that Bisping did him too was a bit like, okay, yeah, they basically just read my notes and kind of made their own video on it. But they were very respectful about it. Bisping gave me a cool shout out, which I absolutely appreciated. And actually Bisping's editor, I think, for his show messaged me as well and was like, oh yeah, we love your stuff, just got to give credit where it's due, you know, keep doing what you're doing, blah blah blah. So that was really cool, I thought. Axa Finn, yeah, I had actually kind of thought about doing like year in review stuff like that, something like that. I was gonna do like kind of reviews of like eras of the UFC, possibly. R.I.P. Pinkman, yeah, man, seriously, we miss him. Hey, Will, thank you. Alright, let's fucking beat up TRT Vitor here. Copious one, again, a documentary on Pat Barry. I think that could wind me up in a lot of legal trouble if I was to talk about Pat Barry, or at least say what I think about Pat Barry. Jeremiah, thank you, man. Again, it just honestly, it really, really kind of just blows my mind hearing stuff like people saying, you know, I downloaded that video so I could listen to it at work. That's amazing. You know, coming from the first few videos I made, which were universally fucking torn apart by people for all manner of reasons, to hearing stuff like that, it really has. It's come a long way. And also, it is the 1 year anniversary of Head Movement, so if we can all drop Head Movement in the chat there, just shout out to Edmund. Thanks, Shaq Odom. Yeah, ITP MMA is a fucking cool guy. I really like him. I was so mad when Schmo copyright struck his fucking channel, man. That was a shit thing to do. That really was. Like, Schmo doesn't need to be taking down fucking other people's channels for having a few seconds of his footage in them. Like, that dude's a fucking clown. Yeah, I can give my opinion on him, I guess, without getting litigated. That dude's a stupid ass dipshit with a fucking goofy haircut and a crap gimmick. Top 5 fighters of all time. Clinch. Well, Vanderlei is definitely in there. Anderson. Shit, I don't know, man. I'm always bad when people put me on the spot asking about top 5 stuff. Hang on a second. I gotta let one of my cats out. Bye. Sam, I have done an in-depth Dennis Seaver bio, actually. It was the 5 seconds of the Conor McGregor video where I talked about what a bum he was. He got more fucking coverage than he deserved, put it that way.
And welcome to the show. Vanderlei Silva came up in an entirely different way, raised in...
Vitor's test levels are actually off the charts. He's pissing hot like he had a bladder full of fucking xenomorph piss. Oh, fucking hell. I swear to God, you put this game on anything higher than beginner and you get wrecked. Especially if you don't actually know the controls, which I don't. She drops them all with body shots. Yeah, I wish you guys could see it. She was dropping Olympic silver medalists with body shots. My top fives, that's Inception level shit there, man. You are trying to give me a fucking heart attack even just thinking that. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. What was the deal with the Pride manga? Yeah, that was real, man. I wish I had the talent to actually fucking draw something like that myself. It was real. It was a one-off thing, though. It was only one episode. And it literally just covered the fall of Pride and the buyout by the UFC. There was nothing more to it than that. If you do want a good version of like an MMA manga or something, look up a thing called All Rounder Meguro. I've only read a little bit of it. There was a site that had the whole thing online. You can get it just by googling it. But it's basically an MMA manga. It's got the typical manga shit in it, where the kid is a nerd and he gets nosebleeds whenever a woman looks at him or some shit. But if the actual fighting in the manga itself and the way it's drawn is absolutely spot on for real fighting. The guy is in the manga, he goes to jiu-jitsu classes and he's doing stuff like in the manga that's 100% what you would do in a genuine class. Like it's very authentic, put it that way. Randall Flag, yeah, I've actually got the old Pride FC video game on PS2 emulator here. I'll put that on for a laugh because I'm really not doing well at this. I just gotta cover up that stream so it doesn't look like a freaking fractal. Backy the Grappler was awesome, yeah. I love that shit. It's so fucking ridiculously over the top. Chimp attack, yeah, man. Seriously, I'm worried about the strikes that are going to be coming my way from WWE for the wrestling video. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm using all the wrestling footage I can because I don't give a shit. So I'm going to use everything I can and upload that version to Vimeo, because Vimeo do not give a damn about what you upload. They really don't care, which is fantastic. So I'm going to upload it there, and then I'll try and upload that version, obviously, to YouTube. And, obviously if YouTube takes it, great. If they don't, I'll have to re-edit it. But the full unedited version will be on Vimeo. AJ, how's it going, man? Good to see you. God damn it. I haven't configured the controller for this emulator. Hey, Indigo Jinzo. Alright, let's try the Grand Prix. And again, the emulation for this isn't great. I have no idea what these options are. They don't show up, so we'll just guess. MGS2 Randall Flag, yeah, man. It's that's a classic, man. I had that on release back in 2002 or so. Yeah, doing good, AJ. Just chilling here, Mrs. B. You probably missed it if you only joined the stream now. She's out at a 50 Cent show trying to squash her beef with Tony Yayo. I am not making that up. She is actually doing that because her and Tony Yayo had a run-in in a shopping mall in the mid-2000s, and, you know, some shit popped off. And yeah, that's just how it goes. Oh, man, this is stupid. You have to set your own Grand Prix. Just give me a fucking story mode or something. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on with YouTube at the moment, though, with the amount of copyright strikes, and yeah, I'm not even going to get into the what's going on with the Act, man, because it seems like anybody who talks about that even is getting their channels demonetized. But then again, my channel earned me a whopping €1.74 last month, so, you know, demonetize me. It's not going to make much of a difference. What the hell? Yeah, AJ definitely. I think Glover did. He had it right up until he didn't. He was like 20 odd seconds away from winning that title, or from retaining his title. Why can't I fight? Decision. Oh, this is poorly translated from Japanese. Decision is basically meaning okay. Deary Doe. No, Mrs. B doesn't train now, no. Aside from that one time I showed her how to do a rear naked choke, and then she choked a whole bunch of people at her Christmas party. YouTube Punk. No, I haven't been contacted by Ashita Kim's legal team yet. I assume it's only a matter of time. Apparently, because I heard Ashita Kim is quite litigious. That dude loves to sue people. Hey, Ben Weber and YouTube Punk. Damn, you do not get a lot of health in this. I don't think the PS2 hardware is capable of rendering that mustache in all its glory, man. You would need that PS triple in order to render that. Jesus, Fry, do something! I knocked him out from the bottom? Fucking useless. Yeah, Joanna retiring, man. That was weird. That knockout, Zhang's knockout was fucking brutal. Joanna just face planted, man. That was awful. And she was like, it's so weird to see a fighter like her who was so absolutely dominant just get absolutely creased like that. Oh, and Takada, the fake wrestler. Oh, fucking use him, see what he's like. Guy Mesger, he's here with the pride. It's exciting. Props to you if you get that reference. Kirkland, Extreme Wrestling. I actually don't know much about Extreme Wrestling. In fact, I know nothing about Extreme Wrestling, so fill me in, man. Boulder, again, to avoid litigation, I'm not going to say Whaley is on steroids, but I will say it does very much look like she's on steroids. She is jacked. And I don't know what steroid testing is like in China. Oh, ECW and stuff. Okay, yeah. Like, I don't really, you know, there is, I like to have a little bit of a history with something that I make a video on, and at least with the WWF or WWE, I did watch that when I was a kid, and I watched it again in my late 20s around around the Attitude Era, so I do know a good bit about it, but I know nothing about ECW or any of those kind of shows. I think just to go back to the Joanna knockout, that may have been the single worst spinning back fist KO I think of all time. I can't think of anything worse. Can you? Oh fuck! Mesger beat me. I love PS2 graphics, man. This shit brings me back. Profile pick, yeah. I've only played the Kiwami versions of Yakuza. Maybe I'll download two. Favorite martial arts game? Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Screw it. Favorite martial arts game? Time to play it. I'm gonna play some fucking Tekken. Tekken Tag. Seriously, this game is still one of my favorite games of all time. In fact, I'm going to need a beer for this one, so chat amongst yourselves for 2 seconds. I'm going to go get a beer. I'll be right back. Tekken Bowling is goated, man. Tekken Bowling was the shit. I love using that fucking sound effect from the gutter ball sound effect in the videos. AJ, yeah, I don't know, I haven't been hyped for a Street Fighter game since Street Fighter 4. But I like, honestly, I don't like fucking multiplayer nowadays. So that kind of turns me off Street Fighter. But if it's got a good single player, and it looks like it has, they've got some weird stuff like open world stuff or something. So yeah, if they've got a half decent single player, I'm down. I never played any of the Bloody Roar games. It was mainly just Tekken. Now you can see, I can finally, oh my god, I can finally say to my parents who told me I'd never make money playing video games, screw you. This is what I wasted my 20s doing, by the way. It might not look it because I'm not very good right now, but yeah, basically I would do nothing but sit around playing Tekken all day. Tatiana Suarez versus Valentina. It's a pretty good matchup. I haven't seen Tatiana fight recently at all. Honestly, I only kind of remember her from her days on Tough at this point. That was where I first saw her, was on Tough, so I kind of tend to think of her as a tough fighter. And has she beaten anyone good recently? I'm not sure. Balaclava Billy. No, I haven't seen any of the Mortal Kombat movies. I kind of assume they're all shit, and nothing can ever beat Street Fighter the movie. So I didn't bother. What's my favorite Tekken? This one. I don't think any Tekken has ever beaten this. Just for the soundtrack alone, man. The fucking soundtrack in Tekken Tag. It goes hard, man. The unknown stage music, oh my god. The fucking beat in that is amazing. Actually, I like June because she's actually got a pretty slick armbar in this game. And I remember playing it back in the early 2000s and not knowing what an armbar was and being like, that's stupid, that's not a fireball move, that's not real. Balaclava Billy, yeah, if I can download it from somewhere, I'll watch the new Mortal Kombat movie. Well, Tatiana can't be any worse than what's-her-face from Tough. Nico Montano, Jesus. I mean, I felt sorry for Nico. She was a good fighter, she really was. But she just seemed to be plagued by injuries and could not make weight ever. So the new video, the wrestling one, just to give you guys a heads up, it is probably the most musical video I have ever done. There's a lot of musical interludes in there, ones you may not expect. Convict Code, no, I'm not on Twitch or anything. Really, all I do is just YouTube and stuff. I don't do social media, so if you ever see anybody pretending to be me on fucking Twitter or Instagram or whatever, it's not me. Those are not nudes of me on Twitter. It's fake, I swear to God. Alex Gomez, good to know I'm not the only one who wasted my life playing video games. Disrupt Media, you will not be disappointed now. Convict Code, thank you, man. Again, I just have to say thank you to all of you guys for even just hanging out tonight. For watching the videos, everything, like seriously, it still is just crazy to me that anybody watches them. You know, it's like, I mean, I had this channel since 2006. If you go back to the start, to the very first video I uploaded, it was just me dicking around playing fucking Day of Defeat Source. And, you know, I tried for years just making video game clips, but obviously that's an oversaturated market. And they were all shit anyway. So the fact that, you know, 20 years later almost, the channel is actually taken off is still just insane to me. It's insane. Thank you, everybody. Jake Flint, I hope you find Luke Thomas, and I hope you give him those kisses on his belly, because he seems like a nice guy who would appreciate that. Steam Gear Chernobyl, I hope it was everything you were dreaming it would be. Oh man, I'm trying to remember how to do June's moves. Yeah, no, honestly, there's one segment in the new video. Oh, armbar. There's one segment in the new video that there's no real reason for it to be there at all. It's kind of, I was telling AJ, I messaged him on Patreon and told him, I was telling him I kind of had to crowbar the whole segment into the video just because it's so dumb and so stupid, but I just had so much fun making it that I couldn't not put it in there. I woke up at 3 in the morning one night and I had this stupid idea and I was like, right, that's it, I'm gonna fucking do it. So I did it and I found a way to shoehorn it into the video, and now it's there and you can't stop me. Yeah, Steam Gear, that's awesome to hear, man, thank you. Dragon Fox, I never know whether to take you serious or not, but if you're making videos on an Austrian paint... Oh, yeah, now I get it. Now I get it, yeah. I hope those videos don't take off, man. Michael Murphy, yeah, I agree, man. Rafael Torre, he could have been the greatest if he'd actually ever trained. I hate Paul. Paul and his stupid fucking hair. He's like the schmo. He is the schmo of Tekken. A stupid twat with stupid hair that nobody likes. LF2? JC, I'm afraid I have no idea what LF2 is. Oh, hang on a second. I got to text Mrs. B. She's updating me on the Tony Yayo beef. Okay. Apparently the beef has been squashed, I think. She is no longer fearful of her life from Tony Yayo or G Unit. Oh, AJ, I don't know if you saw, man. You can get Street Fighter 2 in the Capcom Arcade Collection for free on Steam right now. Michael Murphy, yeah, you got to be careful when you're mentioning Joe Son at all, apparently. Some people were saying just talking about Joe Son can get your whole channel fucking demonetized. And again, I have to say, I don't make any money from YouTube, so demonetizing my channel isn't really that big a fucking deal. But still, I'd prefer if it didn't happen. Oh shit, cat's back, hang on. Come on. Oh no. I died. Deary D. Yeah, that's why I taught her the RNC was in case Fiddy's crew ever came for her, you know? She gotta know how to defend herself. I gotta say, man, Beck's gi. I love Beck's gi. I used to love playing as him just because he wore a cool gi. I played this game back before I really knew much about martial arts, and I still thought that, like, you know, basically the cooler your gi, the better your fighting style. This is why back then I used to hate King, because I disliked wrestlers, because I was like, wrestling isn't real, that's not a real martial art. How wrong I was. Kirkland. Yeah, honestly, that might be an idea. You know, because it's something like YouTube is a disaster when it comes to censorship, or not censorship, but well, yeah, actually, screw it, censorship and demonetization. It's you know, the copyright strikes you get are ridiculous. Like with the Pride video, you know, I uploaded essentially the same video twice, and the first time it was fine, the second time it got copyright struck, even though they were identical videos, you know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then you have to go to you basically have to beg the UFC to unblock your video. It's I don't know how I managed to get lucky with this one, and they actually did unblock it. But it's the first time I've ever filed a copyright dispute and had the copyright person actually agree to rescind the block. Deary Doe, I'd say if you say Joe San's name 3 times in the mirror, he does a lot worse than steal your money. Especially in jail. God damn it, I am so bad at this game nowadays. Alex Gomez. No, I haven't seen Jean LaBelle's gi. Is it good? I can't remember AJ when or what he was like after he gave up Mishima style. The last Tekken I played was Tekken 7, and he was still fairly Mishima style in that one, I think, wasn't he? Oh, well, no, he must have changed it because that was the last Tekken game. Damn, man. I could never do the 10-hit combos in this, though. Ever. Will, Napoleon Blownapart, the name, actually it's my real name's initials, NB, and the name is, it's from an episode of The Simpsons, unsurprisingly. It's when Sideshow Bob is about to blow up Springfield with an atomic bomb, and I can't remember why, but he says something about he's about to be Napoleon blown apart. Hey Saint Ben, what's up, man? Boulder, yeah, Wonder Boy did show karate can work in MMA. Have any of you guys watched Karate Combat? And please tell me the answer is yes. Take care, Disrupt Media. And YouTube Punk, a classic era Simpsons reference, because let's face it, nobody watches The Simpsons nowadays. At least the new ones. Shit. Okay, well, if you haven't seen Karate Combat, check it out because it's fucking wild. It's a trip. It's some of it's shit. Let's be honest. Some of it is shit, but it's got Bas Rutten in it. It's got these. The best fucking Karate Combat was when they were trying to do events during COVID, and they couldn't have a crowd. So what they did instead of a crowd was they put a 3D background of basically what you're seeing in this Tekken game, just people standing around fucking cheering and shit. And there was like fucking they were in outer space at one point. There was like girls who looked like Lara Croft in the audience cheering and shit. It was fucking brilliant. It was gloriously crap. But the actual fighting is really fucking good. The not the most recent event because I haven't watched it, but the one before that had some absolutely fucking beautiful knockouts. And again, it's got Bas Rutten in it, so like, why wouldn't you watch it? Will, yeah, there Simpsons in the early to mid 90s, like, pretty much is where my entire sense of humor came from. Like, everyone I knew watched The Simpsons. We all watched it, and we all quoted it endlessly.
Tag battle. Fight.
Did I ever watch WMAC Masters with Shannon Lee? No, I don't know what that is, man. Drew, yeah, we were talking about UFC 275 earlier. It was, I'd say it's probably the best card of the year so far, I think. Absolute barn burner from start to finish. And even the one bad fight on the card with the Valentina fight, like, it was, let's be honest, it wasn't the most exciting fight in the world, but it at least had the drama of like, oh my god, are we going to see Valentina lose here? Yeah, seriously, AJ, Golden Age Simpsons is still, to my mind, the best comedy of all time. Like, it was untouchable. Yeah, Kirkland, like the KOs in Karate Combat, they're brilliant. Like, I don't know, there's something. It's, as much as I love MMA, I also really love seeing just a single discipline like karate fights, or kickboxing or Muay Thai. There's something about just watching people fight in a single discipline like that. It's just amazing to see. And the KOs in Karate Combat are fantastic when you get them. Drew, I don't think she was robbed. Like, realistically, for me, obviously, I love Valentina. She is, don't tell Mrs. B this, she is my queen, even though Mrs. B does not see the appeal. But, like, the thing was, like, Santos had a lot of ground control, but did literally nothing with it. Aside from, I think, round 3 where she threatened a rear naked choke, like, seriously threatened. But the other time she had ground control, she didn't do anything with it. And Valentina was actually doing damage while Santos was on her back. She was landing fucking punches to the head that were damaging Santos, while she just kind of stood there and took it. Oh no, Seleucus Tito resigned from politics. Oh, that's a sad day for politics and the English language. He's reaching for those grapes. Oh shit, I thought it was Horang for a second. Yeah, like AJ, she had it in round 1, but like, it was never close to being finished. I think Valentina was controlling the hands far too well. Haywood Jablomi. Shidokan Triathlon Karate. Is that where you do karate while also doing a triathlon? If so, I need to watch it because that sounds amazing, but unfortunately I couldn't tell you what that is. Yeah, my profile pic. The judge, whoever gave it the 49-46 deserves to be fucking fired. Honestly, I think that fight could have just been scored a draw. If it had been a draw, I don't think that would have been a controversial decision at all. Yeah, the broken orbital on Santos was from a headbutt, which kind of sucks, like, because it did really affect the fight, and it would have been interesting to see how it went without it. But like I said earlier, like I think something was up with Valentina. She did not look good on the walkout. She looked really just unmotivated. She looked like she didn't want to be there from the opening bell, I think. Yeah, Boulder. I definitely have a newfound respect for karate after Karate Combat. You know, karate gets a bad name because, you know, everybody associates it with cheesy shit like Karate Kid. But there is a lot of good in it. It's a legitimate fighting style, but only within its own kind of realm. You know, you're not going to try it and be just a strictly karate fighter in the UFC. You'd get smoked. Sorry, cat has to go back out. Tito said he's too honest and speaks what's on his mind. He's too fucking stupid and speaks what's on his mind. That's the problem. Steam Gear Chernobyl. Seriously, this fucking soundtrack, it could have been written today. It goes so fucking hard. I absolutely love it. It's on my Spotify playlist. I listen to it all the fucking time. Jin and Hwoarang, the dream team. Spectre Raven, how's it going, man? Nah, no. That was my dream. That was my combo back in the day. Was I could finish every single fight just by doing this. Nah, no. You got to do the spinning uppercut. You do that punch knee, down punch, and then spinning spinning uppercut, and it knocks everybody out. My favorite move. Let's see. Yeah, no, thank you, Haywood. Did you blow me? I will look up Shidokan Triathlon Karate. Thank you for that. Hey, Neo. How's it going? You haven't missed much, Neo. Don't worry about it. What you missed was me live streaming for about 5 minutes with the microphone not plugged in at the start of the stream. So, you know, yeah, that's the level of professionalism that you have missed so far on this. Thanks, DPC. Yeah, honestly, I think, like, as much as I love, you know, jiu-jitsu and modern martial arts, well, not that jiu-jitsu is modern, it's been around for a long time, but I do have I slag off traditional martial arts a lot. I know I do, but deep down I actually have a pretty healthy respect for them. because I was raised on shit like Tekken and Double Dragon and IK Plus, all these traditional martial arts based kind of fighting games. So I do have a deep affection for even Aikido. I'm gonna say it. It's goofy, it's stupid. Everyone who practices it is dumb, and they've all got stupid ponytails. But yeah, you know, all martial arts are pretty cool. Stop ducking my throws. Oh, cool. That sounds good, Haywood. I'll give you a funny, well, not a funny story. I did do a little bit of judo back in 2017. And in my very first class, I was training with a guy, and we were literally, I think he had been there for like a week or two, so he was fairly new as well. And we were just drilling, like literally just drilling how to do an osotogari. And instead of just going with the throw, this guy completely 100% resisted the throw during the drill, and it blew his knee out. So that was my introduction to judo. Class number 1, I blew some guy's knee out accidentally. It was fucking not the best introduction to a martial art. Alex Gomez, what about Taekwondo? Yeah, let me switch to Horang for this one. Yeah, Taekwondo is fucking cool. Myself and a friend of mine, I don't think he's on the stream right now. He lives in Canada, and I haven't seen him for a long time. But back in 2001, the two of us were so obsessed with Tekken Tag Tournament. We were like, and Horang was both of our favorite characters. We were like, alright, that's it. We're going to learn Taekwondo. This shit's so fucking cool. We're going to be axe kicking people through the fucking floor. Whatever. And we found a Taekwondo gym that was near to us. And it was so bad. It was a traditional martial arts thing masquerading as Taekwondo. Mostly they did like fucking meditation and old lady Tai Chi. And then at the end of the old lady Tai Chi class, the guy would be like, alright, now let's fucking do some Taekwondo kicks. But it was terrible. I made it to a yellow belt in that class and then quit because it was bad. But I do love Taekwondo. It's really cool. When you do it properly. Axeman 3D. Yeah, at least you got to hop on one leg, man. I was fucking doing old lady Tai Chi and fucking doing patterns. That's one thing I think is just fucking stupid, is the patterns. I mean, I know I get it. It's like the foundation of Taekwondo, but it's essentially dance moves. It's glorified dance moves as the patterns. Oh, Mrs. B is home. Wow, hang on. You'll all be pleased to know Mrs. B is home. She was not shot by Tony Yayo.
Not this time, motherfucker!
The beef has been squashed. The beef has been squashed.
You just drink a beer and eat Doritos?
Yes. Yeah, AJ, you're right. Sadly, a lot of the people who do practice traditional martial arts are just idiots, stuck in their ways, fools who kind of refuse to appreciate that, you know, there is a better way of doing things. Yeah, they might have cool arts or cool styles, but yeah, the people are kind of dicks. Oh, Eddie Gordo, my nemesis. I hate this guy so much. Mr. I'm too good to Mr. I'm too good to call or write my fans. This'll be the last letter I ever send your ass. Alright, your username just took me on a extreme nostalgia trip because I'm playing a game from 2002 and that is a line from an Eminem song from roughly 2002 as well or so. So thank you for that. Nate, Sambo seems sus. How does it seem sus? Sambo is just legit as hell. It's basically MMA only with shin guards. Eminem fell off a long time ago. In fact, I'm not sure he was ever on. No, Alex, I am the only Tekken player in the house. YouTube Punk, you did capoeira? Capoeira is cool to look at. It's one of the few kind of traditional martial arts, though, that seems kind of useless. Celicus, I tried watching Lethway once. Or no, actually, you know, I'm thinking of Fight Circus. They had a Lethway fight, right? They had a Lethway fight. Yeah, I was right. They had a Lethway fight where they talked about how brutal it was and how we were going to see nothing but headbutts, and then not a single headbutt was thrown. Spectre, yeah, I did. I only tried Tekken Tag 2 in the emulator. It is really cool, but its soundtrack just... It's weird. I can't play Tekken without this soundtrack. Lei was another one with an awesome fighting style. His drunken boxing looks so cool in this game. Hey, HBC44. I'm undefeated. Yeah, we were talking about UFC 275 earlier. It was probably the best card of the year, easily. So, Mrs. B is here and she's going to tell us all about the Tony Yayo beef, how it got squashed, and, you know, 50 Cent in general. How is 50 doing?
He is doing fucking brilliant. He put on one hell of a show. So everybody that said he was looking a little chunky at the halftime show can eat a bag of dicks. Because that man can fucking perform. Live band, pyrotechnics, backdrop. He was not rapping over his own tracks. And as far as the beef, you know, I walked up and I said, you know, listen, Tony Yayo, many men have wished death upon me. But I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more. And it was done. We were done. We're good.
Wise words. Wise words. Tony Yayo is easily one of the worst rappers. What do you have to say about that, Mrs. B?
That's completely true. He's horrible, and who the fuck picks a fight with a 22-year-old girl in a mall?
Tony Yayo does. That's who.
I'm 5'2", motherfuckers. 5'2", okay?
And Tony Yayo started the beef with her.
Yeah. I was like, I just wanted to go shopping, like maybe go to Cinnabon.
She is gangster. Seriously.
We don't have a gun. I am the gun.
Oh no, I'm dying. Yeah, the Axeman 3D, he messed with the best, and he learned his lesson this time. Hopefully he will not be as stupid the next time he is in a mall and somebody bumps into him at a Cinnabon.
Oh, and then right after that, I left the mall and I met Ludacris. True story, he's like 5'4", but he's super nice and very handsome.
Very handsome.
Very handsome. Fuck the Island Boys.
Who said... What?
What about the Island Boys?
Where is it? Oh,
Right there. Yes, Tony Yayo from G-Unit.
yes, not Tony Yayo from the Island Boys. Is he even in them? I don't know.
No.
YouTube Punk. No, the Gracie brothers aren't McDojo status. They couldn't ever be, McDojo status because they are legit as hell. But a lot of their actions are concerning, like the whole... get a blue belt over the internet by doing, sending in videos of you doing stuff was shady as hell. But no, they're good guys, but they're salesmen. Like most of the Gracies, they are just really good salesmen. And I don't think they're as good as people think they are. Luda is the man.
He is the man. He is Luda.
Yeah, he genuinely seems like a really nice guy. What was the MTV show he was on?
MTV?
Yeah, he had a show on MTV.
Did he?
Yeah. Okay, help me out here, guys. What was the TV show or the MTV show that Ludacris had? He did have. I'm almost certain he did.
Three years later, he stepped out of the swamp with 10.5 gators. Did you know that?
No.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, Boulder, I also know who's in charge. Oh, yeah, Pimp My Ride. He was on Pimp My Ride.
You're thinking of Exhibit.
Oh, I think he did it too for a while, right?
I thought it was... No, Exhibit. Thank you.
Last Crusade, yeah. No, he was definitely on an MTV show. Or am I fucking losing my mind?
Somebody said he was on Scare Tactics.
Maybe that was it? Either way, Luda seems like a good guy.
Yeah, I'm fucking dying.
Fear Factor. Thank you, Winston Durden. He definitely did.
He's on Fear Factor?
Yeah.
Huh.
And, he was probably better than Joe Rogan was on Fear Factor.
Anybody's better at anything than Joe Rogan is.
Nobody is better at going, oh, than Joe Rogan.
And wearing the same shirt.
Over and over. Could Yayo beat Charlie Z? No. You really think anyone could beat Charlie Z at this point, Alex Gomez?
Thank you, Michael Murphy. Because, we could have just Googled that, but we didn't.
Well, I can't Google it because, I have to play Tekken Tag. Audio Surf Archive, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Nothing new, just actually most of the stuff you recommended. Just listening to some of that Cocaine Jesus album is really good.
Cocaine Jesus, huh?
Cocaine Jesus.
Cocaine Jesus.
You know, if Jesus were around today, he would probably do cocaine.
Maybe. Maybe. To deal with our shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
How else is he going to deal with it? Will, I get that reference.
Neo Solar Temple, actually maybe Ecstasy, because like he's supposed to love everybody, and Ecstasy makes you love everybody.
Not that I would know, because I've never done ecstasy. Fucking prude that I am. Square. I'm too tired for this. It's actually just an album, or it's an artist called Cocaine Jesus, and he has an album called "We're Worried About You," which is it's just really chill album. But Audio Surf Archive there is very cool dude who has been giving me a lot of really good music recommendations for the videos. Jesus probably would smoke DMT with Joe Rogan because he'd have no choice because Rogan would force fucking DMT upon him. Hot Rod, yeah, good to see you, man. Enjoy your wine and Tekken and whatnot. Jesus does live that high life, man.
But is he
up in those clouds?
But is he about that life?
I don't know if he's.
Is he about that life?
I don't think he is. I don't think he's about that life. He's not like you. Thank you, Lord of the Gays. Shout out Sean Ranklin. Big ups, Liquid Richard. I don't know what any of that means, but thank you. I always hated Yoshimitsu.
Like a tissue?
No, I'm good. Thanks, I'm good. Mrs. P is getting excited because she just remembered she has ice cream and it's almost 11 o'clock at night.
I'll do what I want. Leave me alone.
Jason Buchanan, yeah, I imagine Rogan would actually, if he had Jesus on his show, he would probably be like literally trying to tell Jesus what's what. Be like, Jesus, have you ever heard about this? And Jesus is like, yes, I have. I created the entire world, you fucking moron. But that would be if Jesus was real, which we all know. He's not.
But if you think he is, that's okay too.
Yes, obviously. I'm not trying to take anyone's religion away from them. Well, yeah, I know that name, Wings of Redemption, but it doesn't mean a lot to me. I thought it was a flight simulator, to be honest with you.
Or a shitty church.
Or a shitty church. Oh, look, we're fighting the schmo of Tekken again. does anyone here actually really like the Schmo? Like, seriously, does anybody think his shtick is interesting or funny or, you know, just basically not shit? Because I'm all for clowning on the Schmo. You know, after he got ITP shut down, that guy can fucking do one. Play Guile versus Ryu in Street Fighter 2. Okay, let's do that. Okay, bear with me. I gotta get this in windowed mode so I can still read the chat. Okay, yeah, this Brian Fonial, the Schmo did snitch on a bunch of YouTubers. I don't know if he did it himself, but he got in the pocket MMA shut down with ridiculous content strikes with reckless abandon. Where the hell is Street Fighter 2 in this? Yes, Jeremiah, the Schmo is an absolute fucking doorknob. Okay, cool, whatever, let's go. Catastrophe, take care, man. Oh, man. YouTube Punkets the Capcom Arcade Collection. They were giving away Street Fighter 2 for free on it, so I downloaded it. Yeah, Randall, I think that is probably what Jesus would do. You okay? I'm not going to be very good with Guile in Street Fighter because I have to play with a pad, and I only ever played with an arcade stick with him. So, yeah, this isn't going to go well. Oh, Warthog, that's cool to know. I wish I'd actually been on his live stream to see that. He is a really cool guy. Every time he live streams, I try and join just to say hi and hang out for a bit because he's cool. Really nice dude. I don't like this weird screen setup they have in this, though. This is not good. It's no wonder they were giving it away for free. And also, I can't do a flash kick on a D-pad. This just doesn't work for me. Axeman, yeah, MAME is the best. Ugh, I just got beat by Weili Zhang. Okay, you know, I can't do this. I'm going back to Tekken, and myself and Mrs. B can talk about Tony Yayo for a while.
Dude, why is there a coffee cup in front of the TV?
I don't know.
A biscuit put it there?
Yes. Fight Kid, I don't know what that is, course. Yeah. So we're just hanging out, obviously, not doing anything.
What?
I'm talking to you.
What? Yeah, obviously.
Well, I'm just letting you know what's going on. You know, there's no ninja smut, no nothing. We're just kind of hanging out.
You got lonely because I wasn't here,
Yeah,
right?
basically.
There was like there's no noise coming from the kitchen.
Yeah, there was no booty music being played in the kitchen, so. I gotta agree with Warthog here. No, like, let's just fucking relax with, like, discussion of Zionism and shit. Like, I'm fucking not down with that at all. And I don't mean I'm not down with Zionism. I've got no problem with Jewish people or Zionism, but let's fucking, you know, fucking shut that shit down.
Copious one. I love Killer Mike. He's also a very intelligent man who, I've seen, like, his TikToks and some of his stuff. He's fucking brilliant and a great rapper. But I actually have never really listened to Run the Jewels.
Will, Count Dante would have been pretty good in the UFC, I think, because he would have just blown up people with a fucking pipe bomb.
Was that Tekken?
Yeah. Old school Tekken, obviously. Too tired for this. It could be Ninja Smut if you want it to be.
Oh,
Shit! I know what that's about. I know what this is about.
I may have looked for MMA
Smut.
MMA
and smut.
Let me tell you, it exists.
And it's fucking wild.
Okay, Neo Solar Temple, I will 100% check them out, and I will listen to them. It's on one of those things where I always go, oh yeah, I have to listen to Around the Jewels, I have to listen to Around the Jewels. And then I just never get around to it because I listen to the same 3 fucking playlists over and over and over and over again. You can ask him; he'll collaborate.
Well, Audio Surf Archive can probably give you some good recommendations because this guy has a really good taste in music and has been giving me great ideas for stuff to put in the videos.
MF Doom, fucking loved him.
Really?
MF Doom?
I didn't think you ever listened to him.
He was in Danger Mouse.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember.
Oh.
He did a bunch of stuff for Adult Swim.
Really?
Yeah,
I did
Aqua
not
Teen
know
Hunger
that.
Force, and
He died recently,
he
right?
did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So there is smut for MMA, and it was cage fighting, but they were on a rig. But maybe it was in space, and there was also paparazzi.
Like an oil rig.
An oil
in
rig.
Space.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. And like,
I think there was an airplane involved too, as well, right?
Yeah, I seriously don't know. And they were fighting for the virginity of a girl, cause yeah, I'm an American YouTube punk.
John Thomas, Mrs. B did the voiceover for the news segment in Fake Martial Arts Part 2, so yeah, she doesn't contribute, but she does work with me on them.
I'm your muse, motherfucker.
Yeah, basically.
I am the perfect wife. Thank you, Spectre Raven.
I agree, Spectre.
You guys are gonna give me a big head, and I'm gonna become a fucking monster.
Yeah, shut up. But what the MMA smut was pretty funny because the main guy in it had been competing in MMA since he was 5 years old.
The age of 5.
Competing in cage matches since he was 5. It was fucking amazing.
Okay, so YouTube punk. We're not in the UK. We live in Dublin, which is Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, which is Europe. I am American, and he is Irish.
Yeah, we met on the internet.
Hello, Jeff.
I mean, like, if you guys were down with it, we could probably do a stream sometime reading said MMA smut. But it's really fucking graphic. It makes Ashita Kim look like a choir boy.
Oh, he's dirty.
Oh, Mrs. B made Ashita Kim hot. That says it all.
Thank you. I really appreciate all the comments. I'm just an old hooker who doesn't wear any underwear. And if some of you didn't listen to that live stream, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Oh, congrats, Audio Surf.
Congratulations. Sorry, I'm eating ice cream.
Jason Buchanan, yeah, I mean, they teach MMA in kindergarten, clearly.
When I do daycare, which is what I do, I definitely fight those children. I'll fucking fight a 5-year-old. I don't give a shit.
Excuse me. Shout out to Colin Tyrell. Jeff Macer, yeah, MMA smut is a thing, and it's out there, and it is not fucking around. It's really, really fucking graphic.
And very, very badly written.
Oh, terribly written. Terribly written and ridiculously graphic. Should just be the name of the book.
Or the genre.
Like that, what was that movie about 9/11? Incredibly Loud and Awfully Close or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't 100%
Call
remember.
it awfully written and ridiculously horny or something. Mario Umana, I love you, Lou. I love you. And remember, no for gay Jesus.
I'm not from New York. I'm from Connecticut, so fairly close, obviously. And that accent kind of comes out when I'm angry, or being just ridiculous.
Yeah, Kevin McNeils, I think you're right. Like, I mean, if they have kindergarten rugby, they should have kindergarten MMA. It's probably what Fabia is, you know, it's his lifelong dream is to get that shit up and running. Put all his kids in kindergarten MMA.
You gotta thin the herd, alright? There are
Yeah.
too many of these little fuckers.
Jeff Masar, yeah, just send me an email, man. I'll send you a link, or I'll get Mrs. B to send you a link to terribly written MMA smut.
A podcast. You want to do a podcast?
No.
No.
What are we going to talk about on the
I
podcast?
don't know.
DMT?
What's DMT?
I don't know. It's something Joe Rogan takes. He's always banging on.
Oh, is it like
DMT.
some kind of ridiculous supplement?
Yeah, no, it's like acid or something. I think maybe I don't know. What is DMT? Can anyone tell me?
I'll take down all the fucking 5-year-olds. I got a baseball bat in the closet.
I mean, I reckon I could take on at least like 10 5-year-olds.
No, you wouldn't. You're a sucker. Kids run roughshod right over you.
No, but I mean, like if you actually had to fight like a 10 5-year-olds. Like, do you think you could win a fight against 10 of them if they were like literally coming for you, wanting to, they're out for blood? Like these 5-year-olds are vicious.
You put a brick in a motherfucking pillowcase and
No,
you take
no
care
weapons
of it.
are allowed. No weapons are allowed.
I cheat.
It's hand-to-hand combat between you and a bunch of 5-year-olds. How many 5-year-olds do you think you could take out before they eventually swarm you?
All of them.
Exactly, Randall Flagg. It's a horde of 5-year-olds, essentially. Okay, so it's a cooked-up root plant is DMT.
Huh. Weed in a sensory deprivation tank. I mean, I'm not against it.
It sounds like he's been watching too much fucking Stranger Things or something.
Yes, thank you. No politics.
Yeah, keep that shit out of here, man.
No, Neo Solar Temper, you're damn fucking right, baby.
I didn't think it was possible to make someone choke on ice cream, but Neo Solar Temple, you pretty much just made Mrs. B choke on ice cream reading that comment.
Shady fucking people and shady fucking cities.
Doing shady fucking shit.
Goodbye, Copious. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye. Take care, man. Oh, wait, how did I pick Armor King?
Who?
This dude with the tiger mask.
He's called Armor King and he's naked?
Well, there's two versions of him. There's King and Armor King. And I never use them ever, so I don't know how I picked them by accident. Oh, see, there's Armor King. With armor on. The lyrics to the soundtrack, the one for this stage in Tekken, God only knows, dude.
I prefer Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. You were more of a Mortal Kombat gal. Thanks, Dro's reviewing stuff. I swear to God, I'm not this bad at Tekken, but when you're trying to read comments and play at the same time, it makes it difficult. Six kids, Michael Murphy? God damn.
So with the last name Murphy, if that is your last name. Clearly Irish.
You're Irish.
Clearly Irish.
Got to be Irish. That many kids called Murphy?
It's like your cousins.
Yeah. Oh my God, are you my cousin? I don't think I have a cousin Michael, but I mean, fuck it, I might. Oh yeah, Spectre Raven, the Tag 1 music. This music is the absolute goat of soundtracks. I find something else to stream because that's just driving me crazy right now.
If we keep talking about beating the shit out of 5-year-olds, we're gonna get put on a list.
Yeah,
I just throwing that out there.
Probably. Okay, I have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Are you looking for MMA snuff?
I might. Oh, from Drada. You have family in Drada. I don't know. They're kind of local, born and bred here. But he's in the bathroom right now, so if you want to know anything, now's the time to ask me. We're on several lists, but, not that one. How are the cats? They are fine. They're all assholes, and I'm sick of their shit. And the fucking Biscuit has learned how to turn off the PS4 when I'm in the middle of playing it if he's not getting enough attention. So that's a fun new trick. What is his favorite color? It's green, I think. Does he put his shorts on the wrong way? Sometimes. We've been together since 2008. We met online, I think, in 2007. And we've been married for 10 years. Gross and no. You miss Puds! Yeah, Puds is the best. He smells real bad, but he's so sweet. Biscuit doesn't give a fuck. Like, we call him Old Dirty Biscuit or Bicky Smalls. Because he's the worst. We are talking about the cats. They do go outside. Old Dirty Biscuit.
Live and uncut.
We live in a small apartment. A dog would not be a good idea, really. Thank you, Will.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Oh, I hear Puds right now. Neil, do you listen? Oh, whoa, sorry. Sorry. Do you listen to the Are You Garbage podcast?
I've never heard of Are You Garbage.
The answer is yes, we are garbage. And yeah, a dog. I don't want a fucking dirty dog in my house. No, I like dogs. I'm fucking around. I like dogs. We're not really... Our lifestyle probably isn't suited to a dog, and neither is our apartment. They require too much attention, so...
Oh,
what are you doing?
I'm just trying to find something...
Do the cats have an OnlyFan? If that would make us money, I'd OnlyFan the fuck out of those cats. Oh, you're welcome, AudioServe. We love them. We hate them, but we love them. Two of them literally were garbage cats. They were born outside.
Yeah, we found them in a bush.
Yeah, we found them in a bush. So we took them in, and we meant to give them away, and then we had 3 cats. The end. Do I still say in line? I'm waiting in line. Yeah, sometimes I say queue, sometimes I say line. Depends.
Is this your Americanisms?
Yeah, somebody asked about that. Groceries. No shit. Ramen noodles for everyone. Oh, we have a cat called Snack Pack, because I thought you was my snack pack. And we call her Sneaky Minaj.
I was going to try Tag 2 Spectre Raven, but because I've never played it on the emulator before, it would take hours to boot up, so... Or not hours, but a long time. And then it just crashed anyway, so... Okay, I guess not. I guess we're not doing that.
Weirdest habit you have? The weirdest habit you have?
Weirdest habit?
Habit? Oh, God! It's a fucking Irish thing.
Well, thank you for coming up with it for me.
Yeah, I will. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Ice cream killing me. Yeah, so it's an Irish thing, and they'll be like, I will so. Like, they end sentences with the word so, as if they're going to say something after, and they just don't. It just hangs there. And for fucking years, I'd be like, so what? And you don't get an answer.
That's just how we are over here.
I know, it is. It's just an Irish. So, don't say so. So it's just an Irishism, but it makes me crazy. Hola, AJ.
Here I go.
How many cats do you have on your surf archive?
Get ready.
Puds, you just came in. Why are you squeaking? And you're wet. And you got a stick in your butt. What's that mean? That.
Oh, you're too close to
Oh,
the mic.
okay. Sorry.
Thanks, Audio Surf. Yeah, AJ, it's just something we do over here. You'll be like, it's a nice day, it is, so... And that's just, that's just how we speak. Oh, puddles. Oh.
Is there something you need, Cat?
How dare you, swindler?
What are Irish sunglasses? We don't have Irish sunglasses or any sunglasses.
Because we don't have
The
sun.
sun does not exist in this godforsaken, bleak, grey slate hellhole.
Exactly, AJ. It makes me friggin' nuts.
Enjoy your black pudding, Will.
He was on an adventure. Too tired for this. He was probably seeing how many snails he could collect in his fur.
I don't want to fight.
4 cats. He beat us.
Go.
Good God.
Please leave, Hayabusa.
I promised
The Irish goodbye is real. It's 100%
It's
a
when you
real
just
thing,
ghost,
Sam.
right?
Yeah, because I used to do that all the fucking time. every party
night,
I
Will.
was ever invited to. Good night, Will. Every party I was ever invited to, I fucking Irish goodbye the shit out of that because I hate parties and I'm not terribly social. So I would always be the first person to sneak out all the time. Irish goodbye is a real damn thing. AJ, you speak Spanish? I know you live in California. I don't know.
Napoleon is playing.
If your soul is imperfect, life is difficult.
Warthog, yeah, I don't know, like, I mean,
Make up your
I always just, with the streaming, I just find it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm old school in that I kind of feel like you should have to have, like, a reason to stream, like, a topic to talk about or something. But I guess that's not the case because you guys have all hung out all night and listened to the two of us.
When did you start? Oh, okay.
And just listen to us talk absolute shit for an hour, so maybe you don't need to really have a topic. I don't know, I mean, if people enjoy it, maybe we could do it more often. Maybe next time we'll actually find, like, a topic like, MMA smut or something to cover. Or the next time there's a big UFC event, you can watch it with me and we'll both discuss it. We were going to do a stream where we talked about the hotness of fighters. That was one of our ideas, was we were going to talk about, we were going to essentially, objectify the shit out of the attractiveness of MMA fighting.
But nicely.
But nicely, yeah, not in a mean
In an
way.
appreciative way.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, who doesn't appreciate T. Wood's buttocks? That man has a butt you can bounce a quarter
Who?
off.
Who?
It's Tyron Woodley.
Ooh, he's good looking.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's amazing, AJ.
I have to move on.
Also pretty cool because I'm 100% Irish and I can't speak a fucking word of Irish. So fair play to you. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, beige frequency is pretty cool. I really like this. Warthog, yeah, I did watch 275. I just watched it this afternoon. It was pretty amazing.
Your girlfriend won.
She did.
And who won the other fight? Dumb Hair or Danbury?
I got scooch. Sorry, guys, I got scooch closer to the microphone. Wait a second. What were we talking about? Dumb Hair?
Who? Okay, your girlfriend won.
Yes,
right?
Yes, she did. Yeah.
And then who won the other fight? Danbury or Dumb Hair?
Oh, Dumb Hair won.
He did.
That's our Mrs. B's nickname for Jiri is Dumb Hair.
He's real good looking, but that hair is really bad.
It's pretty stupid.
Oof.
But he's a samurai, so you know that's his samurai hair.
He's a samurai.
Yeah.
All right, he's not that good looking anymore.
No, it's fine. Audio surf. Yeah, I was sitting kind of far away from the mic.
I took the chair.
Yeah.
I took the comfy chair.
She took my chair.
You lose. Don't think. Feel. I am the winner.
You can't stand in my way.
But it was a very close run thing because Danbury, aka Glover
Teixeira,
he almost, he literally came within about 22 seconds of winning that fight.
So you think he's retired now?
Yeah, he's a bit too old, and I don't see there being a rematch. Who was the best samurai though? Luke Rockhold or Jiri?
I have no time to spare. Goodbye. You always were the
These are some big boobies.
That's what this game is famous for. Is
Big boobies.
Yeah. It is, and this is tame compared to like the modern DOAs.
Oh, this is DOA.
Yeah.
I think I used to play this.
You probably did. Yeah, Glover had a few brain farts in that match, Sam. There was a few really questionable decisions he made. God damn it.
You lose. You make me laugh. Get out of my way.
Why?
It's Puddle's fault. Just blame Puds.
It is. It's Puddles. He's on my lap and he's just being cute and shit. So it doesn't help when you're trying to beat up ninjas. And also try and read comments at the same time. What we could try is, if you guys can think of MMA memes that we could look up to show Mrs. B that she might not know. You know, such as like No for Gay Jesus or something. Or Luke Rockhold being a samurai. I don't know, maybe we do something like that.
You can't defeat me.
Oh, Joanna?
Oh,
Retired?
Yeah, she retired. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Oh my god, she lost.
Real bad.
Ooh.
Real bad.
Oh, like the kind of knockout where you worry that like maybe she's dead.
Oh, speaking of, somebody got shanked by a broken bottle on my way out of the arena tonight.
Really?
Yes.
Was it Tony Yayo? And were
It
you
was
the one holding the bottle? Yeah.
No. But, yeah, there was blood everywhere.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Joanna too, Saint Ben.
Who did she do Ultimate Fighter with? Who was in the house with her?
My other girlfriend.
The cute one.
Yeah. Claudia.
Claudia, yeah.
Okay, you want to cringe at Luke Rockhold?
Sure.
Okay.
I know Let Me Bang, and I found a remix of a song.
Yes.
Let Me Bang.
Yes. That was amazing.
It was really good.
Audio Surf, I listened to that to that album, the Filmmaker one. Yeah, it was really good. Okay, I'm gonna play you a clip from Luke Rockhold here. That yeah, it's a thing. You'll get to hear his amazing chat up lines.
Pussy Juicy?
Worse than that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, we gotta show the chat here as well.
Sorry.
You put on headphones.
Oh, okay. So
this is the really good-looking, handsome guy.
Is he?
Yeah, quite handsome.
Spit or swallow? Oh, is it the Millionaire Matchmaker thing?
Yeah, it's like The Bachelor kind of thing for famous people.
Fuck off!
Yeah, that is Luke Rockhold for you.
Do you swallow or spit? I bite it the fuck off. How about that?
Piece of shit.
Gross. And he's really not that good looking. He's too... yeah, okay, I'm American, whatever, I can say it. He's too all-American looking for me.
Yeah.
He's not bad looking, but he wouldn't be my type.
Do you know how many times a week Tito trains? She doesn't know how many times a week he trains.
Do I have to put these back on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can find that though.
Exactly. Warthog.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god, look at that. It opened right on the clip we were looking for. What a coincidence.
I train 6 days a week. 5 days a week. I'll train 3 days a week. 1 hour a week. 6 days a week I'll be training.
No, wait. So he trains 6 days a week, 5 days a week, 3 days. So 6 and 5 is 11. Plus 3 is 14. Plus 1, so 15 days a week. He trains 15 days a week.
But how many hours out of those 15 days per day does he train for this stuff?
You know what? And if a train leaves Boston heading towards
and it runs over Tito's head, how badly will that train get derailed? Yeah, Luke Rockhold dreams it and achieves it, and clearly he dreamt of becoming a gigantic piece of shit because he really achieved that. Do the violin one. Which one? Oh, his whine is sounding like a violin with that cheese and wine. Okay, hang on. I'll see if I can put this on the speakers, and you don't have to.
Wow.
But
want to interfere with this?
Oh, sorry.
Help me.
Will, yeah.
Feedback.
We'll be getting feedback. Sorry, you're right.
I want mac and cheese. Ah.
Okay, well then just put them back on, and we'll introduce you to the world of Tito's cheese and wine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, did I shut that down?
I don't know what you did.
Okay.
You know, lastly, Chuck feels like he stole your thunder, and this is sour grapes from you. Like, it's personal because, in a way, you're jealous of him. How does hearing that out of his mouth fall on your ears?
Jealous of him? This guy can't even put a fucking sentence together, man. Are you kidding me right now? He's reaching for those grapes. He's trying to make his wine, and the wine's already sounding like a violin with that cheese and wine. Oh,
that wine sounds like a violin. Cheese and wine.
Wine is famous for sounding like cheese.
Did he ghostwrite Ashita Kim's book?
I think he may have done.
Okay. But he's American, yeah?
Yeah, he's just fucking idiotic.
I mean, he gets hit in the head, so...
He's been hit in the head a few too many times, I think. Oh my god, excuse me. Dal.e Mini? I never heard of it, AJ. That man was... What was he? He was he was actually in politics in America at one point as well.
Tito Ortiz?
Yeah, he was like, what, a congressman or some shit? I mean, we've got some idiots in power over here, but good God. Thank you, Burkex Roxy. Not sure if I pronounced that right. Beardless Jiri. Is there a video of Beardless Jiri? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, he's from SoCal.
Okay. No. I don't see any videos of him without the beard.
He is an ancient warrior, apparently, according to...
He is an ancient warrior.
Uh-huh.
No. Well, if you guys know of any footage of him without the beard, send it on.
It's a big dude.
He is a big dude.
He's a big dude.
He's a big dude. Big dude.
Mm-hmm.
There is a special kind of stupid in SoCal, apparently. Tito really does want to outlive his children. He did say that.
Do you know, once we were watching a very sad movie, and I was sad, and I think one of the partners, husband or wife, died in the movie, and I looked deeply into Mr. Bonaparte's? Nope.
There's
Whoa! Blownapart's eyes, and I said, I really hope I die first. And he, dead serious, looked at me and said, yeah, I hope you do too.
But I meant it because I figured it would make you happy. Because,
yeah.
that's what you want.
meant.
That's
what you meant.
El Dorito, yeah, he's a samurai, clearly.
There's a little bit of samurai deep in all of us.
Maybe in you. Well, you're the one fiending over this dude.
I'm not fiending. The hair is fucking stupid, but he's got a nice body.
JSJ23, yeah, actually you can see in my subscriptions there on the left-hand side, Mixed Martial Academic is a really good guy. Really nice dude who is criminally undersubscribed, so I would go check his stuff out and give him a watch.
But then on our 5th wedding anniversary, I got him a new wedding ring on the inside I had engraved, "You'll do."
Because I'll do. Yeah. I will. I'll do. I mean, there's probably better out there, but I'll do.
I don't care who outlives me. I will haunt all of you. And don't touch my stuff. I'm taking it with me.
Yeah, I think that's true, HCH, because without the beard, I am kind of Jiri-esque,
Well, then you shouldn't be pissy that I'm thirsting after him.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm in IT. I'm in IT support, so yeah. I am basically beardless Jiri over here.
Thank you, Spectre Raven.
Thank you, Spectre.
I have a fucking speech impediment today. Yes, Puddles is jingling his little heart out by the door.
Yeah. I'm going to let him out. Go away, buddy. Come on. Nope.
What was that YouTube channel?
Mixed Martial Academic.
Exactly. I also would like someone to build me a pyramid to bury me in. I child mined for a little girl who's 8, and good night, John. And I've known her like her whole life, and that little bitch had the balls to look me in the eyes, and while gently touching my wedding ring, asking me when I was gonna die so she could have it. And I told her I would fucking be buried with it.
Bye, John. Oh, John, Jesus. I think was it... John, hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. Because I think somebody sent me a PayPal money, and I think it was John. I'm not okay. Well, I'm not sure if John has left. I think it was John who sent me money on PayPal. If you did, thank you. Thank you so much. If not, I'll message you on PayPal anyway and say thank you.
Don't worry about Pluds. He'll be back in about... Actually, he didn't go anywhere. He's in the kitchen. I can see his fat ass from here.
JSJ23. Yeah, Connor's not really that popular here.
He's a twat.
Burkus. No, I got that video in my recommended, but I haven't watched it yet.
Is Frank
Frank Dukes is the guy whose book I was
reading. Yeah.
I bought Frank Dukes' book, The Secret Man, to do some research for a video for him, and it's a trip. It is the fucking worst book I think I've ever read.
That's the worst book you've ever read?
Well, I didn't read the MMA smut one. You did.
I didn't read the whole thing. Actually, I didn't even get that far. I couldn't stop laughing. Huh?
Do you want to wrap up?
I don't care. Well, yeah, it's up to you.
Sam, new games? I can't think of anything really. The last one was Elden Ring. I can't think of anything else coming out. Oh, that one Stray actually looks good, about the cat in like Techno Future Cat, where you play
Techno Future Cat.
It's like cyberpunk cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like the whispers of a new Witcher game to be true.
Let's look it up.
Stray Kids. We don't need any of those.
Stray Kids. God, what the hell is it?
What are you...
I'm looking up the cat game.
Oh, kitty.
Yeah. AJ, yeah, the disguises he had were the best thing I've ever seen. Like, he would literally just, like, put some food in his mouth or something to puff up his cheeks, and that was, like, Frank Dukes' CIA disguise.
So the chipmunk defense.
Yeah. JSJ23, yeah, Fighting in the Age of Loneliness is, like, probably the best MMA documentary I think ever made.
Oh, okay.
And thank you for saying that. I don't think my Pride doc is better than that, because that's an amazing video. It's so good.
Yeah, knocking shit over. Okay, that checks. It's a cat.
Yeah. And in fact, that's like kind of, you know, what you do. You just like knock stuff off tables and shit. Is there a mini game where you get like a little tear in your ear from fighting, and it costs your owners
500 euros? Yeah,
to,
and you have to keep him in a
treat
cage
you,
for the kitchen for 10 days, and nobody sleeps. Okay.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's ginger. Who doesn't like a ginger kitty?
Yeah, they're the best kind.
Puddles, please make up your fucking mind. So sick of these cats.
So sick of them.
So sick of them.
Now let's watch more trailers about games
Cats.
with cats in them. Speaking of dead games from 2016 or so, did you see that game Routine, Jeff, is coming back? It was announced in 2012. It's like a space survival horror kind of thing with like a VHS kind of aesthetic. It was pretty awesome. But I was happy because it got re-announced there on Friday. AudioSurf, thank you, man. Honestly, you didn't have to. You've already done enough with all the music recommendations. Thank you, man.
Is there a Schwab situation?
There is a Schwab situation.
Oh, God.
Well, actually, I'm not really sure what the Schwab situation is at the moment. I know Schwab is taking a few YouTubers to court because...
For talking shit?
Yeah, basically for talking shit because he's like the world's worst comedian and he can't take a joke when people make fun of him. Chilled Cow, is there new developments in the Schwab situation? Okay, AudioSurf, take care, man.
Have a good night.
You'll probably have to make do with new Starfield, AJ, instead of Elder Scrolls. I don't know if they'll ever do a new one of those. Oh, the Ori 4 remake looks so good.
What's that?
Resident Evil 4.
And then I didn't see my husband for a month.
Take care, AudioSurf. Schwab with an emo haircut. No, I have not.
Is this person? Oh, do you want to look it up or do you want me to Google it?
You Google it, see if you can find it on the phone.
Brendan?
Brendan Schaub. Jeff, Schaub's new stand-up special is, wow, it is something. Like, holy shit. I mean, I'm not a comedian, but I'm convinced if you gave me... It took him, 2 years to write that? If you gave me 2 years to write a stand-up... Oh my god, the emo haircut! Holy shit. Wow. So we just found the emo haircut.
Oh, and he's laying in bed.
Sexy.
With a necklace face. And in a tank top. One eyebrow was slightly raised. Oh.
Ooh, he's giving us sex.
Ooh.
Giving us pure
Sell it
sex.
to me, baby.
He'll probably ask you to go to his trug.
What the fuck is a trug?
It's another Brendan Schaub meme. There's a bunch of female comedians called him out because he asked one of them to...
If they spit or swallow?
Come with him to his truck, which was code for, follow me out to the parking lot so I can bang you or something like that. But he pronounced it trug.
A trug?
Trug. It's the way he talks. There's something wrong with his
Southern?
head. No, he's just brain dead. Chilled Cow, the Gringo Pappy was basically a 25-minute Mexican food is spicy joke. It was fucking awful. And even if you weren't a Schaub hater, if you just showed that stand-up special to anyone, I think they would watch it and be like, this guy is terrible.
Is he Latinx?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No. Oh, no, he married a Latina.
Oh, so he thinks he's in the club.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the
All
club. And he spent 25 minutes basically saying Mexican food is spicy.
It's true, Mexican food is spicy.
I'm not sure if it's worthy of a 25-minute stand-up special.
No.
Ray Cantwell. Okay, Ray needs to see the pictures of Schaub.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
Brendan Schaub, emotional intelligence. Oh, there's What in God's name was he thinking?
Is that like on his Tinder profile? What is this?
Ooh. Yeah, Daddy.
He looks like he should be on Jersey Shore. Oof.
Like, did you pay for that haircut?
Oof.
When are you getting it finished?
I like a little spice, Warthog, you know. Oh, sweet. Skrill thick? Looking like Skrill thick.
That's actually on his official fucking Instagram, apparently. Like, he thought this was a good enough fucking picture with fucking words combo to put out in the public domain.
Yes, who are your favorite comedians?
Mark
Maron.
Yeah.
And
probably
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura, yeah.
Yeah.
Another cat needs to go out.
That is a Floby haircut. Shout out for remembering the Floby. You can suck your mother. Which was a TikTok we saw, which was amazing. Is he trying to be like... Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ugh, dries right up.
Yeah, that man asked for that haircut.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Like, what does he think he's in fucking Spider-Man 3 or something?
Like, are those his bedroom eyes?
Or his Trog eyes? Oh, AJ, yeah, no, we did see Segura's music video, the one where he did the whole fucking choreographed dance move like Seagal, yeah, and ate a carrot.
Patrice O'Neill, it was brilliant. He died, didn't he?
I've never seen
Patrice O'Neill, he was really funny, yeah. He does look like a street magician.
Yeah.
He looks like a dude that would dagger you on the dance floor and not take no for an answer is what he looks like.
Fucking Chris Angel mind twat over here.
Geordie Shore is an English thing, yeah. Like, I mean, we can watch it if we wanted to, which we don't. That accent, though, ooh, love it. Because it's real bad.
Also, I didn't realize that the fighter and the kid. I watched the video about the Brendan Schaub controversy there the other day. I didn't realize that his own subreddit there, the fighter and the kid, have all completely turned against him now, and the entire subreddit is basically dedicated to calling him out on being a fucking twat.
There was a show with, was it Jim Norton, and Patrice O'Neill was always on it, and I liked Jim Norton too. That I don't know if he's done anything in years, or God knows if he's fucking problematic now or whatnot. But I really, really liked him as well.
Jim Norton.
Do you remember? Do you know Jim Norton? No.
No.
Bill Hicks was good.
Yeah. I remember when I was like 20, we had a bunch of Bill Hicks CDs because, DVDs hadn't been invented. And we'd sit around listening to Bill Hicks CDs and shit. His comedy special.
God, please shame the would you like to see images of cats or I don't know. I like the fixture in the kitchen where the pans hang from the ceiling. I do like that. I do like that.
It's actually nice.
It's nice. Now, wouldn't work in this house, but I do like it.
I guarantee his wife picked that and not him. Okay,
he has a wife?
How about this image then instead? We'll go with that one.
George Carlin. Fucking rest in peace, my guy.
Awesome. He looks like a Morbius background character.
Hopefully one that gets eaten. Ah, we can see it in action.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they should probably blur his barber's face out for his protection.
Hey, Jay Wetzel.
Good for Jim.
Okay. We'll wrap it up for now, I guess.
You tired, babe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rodney Dangerfield, AJ, man. What's the film where he goes... I was going to say, what's the film where he goes back to college, but I think it's called Back to College. Like, it's old school and it's stupid.
It's 80s and probably, like, panty raid and... Yeah.
But Rodney Dangerfield was the man.
Ew, and it's on my phone, too. Hold on. Back to school.
Back to school.
Back to school. He was in a movie called Ladybugs, which I loved when I was a preteen. It's about a boy who dresses up like a girl to get on a girl's soccer team. And Jonathan Brandis was in it. And I was absolutely in love with him way back in the day. Like, so in love with him. And sadly, he ended up committing suicide.
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But he was a wicked, like, teen throb, Tiger Beat, put his little A4 poster on your wall when you're like 12. Bill Burr is good, though I think the last few of his specials we haven't really... Not great, yeah.
Yeah, they're... Somebody asked... Oh, Warthog. Yeah, other MMA stuff. Like earlier I said, the Karate Combat is actually well worth watching if you haven't seen that. Check out Ryzen as well. Ryzen putting on some great stuff. Hey, Doyle, Jingle.
AJ, you know what I'm talking about.
Back to school, yeah. Ladybugs is freaking great.
Well, all right, now I want to download it and watch it.
Okay.
Holy shit, I made this one watch Bring It On. We were watching, like, old 90s movies, and I was like, I want to watch Bring It On. Oh my god, I loved Bring It On. Like, it's stupid, but I loved it, so let's watch it. So we download it and we watch it. It is so fucking problematic. Like,
but that's
cringe.
Everything
Tiger Beat, baby. And Big Bopper, Teen Bopper was... I'm looking at you like you know.
Teen Cream or whatever it's called.
That sounds like something on a porn site, so...
That was... I think that was actually
Love
in The
Lewis
Simpsons.
Black.
It was one of those kind of, like adult jokes that they managed to get in there.
So many issues of Tiger Beat.
But no, pretty much everything from the early 2000s. Jesus, what was that one we watched? 50 First Dates? It's like basically like how to fucking brainwash a girl who doesn't know you or something. Like, that's aged so horribly.
Yeah. We watched Romeo and Michelle as well, which I love. It's so fucking stupid, but I love it.
I think the 2000s are coming back, guys. We're bringing them
Well,
back.
we're in the 90s. If you could see the clothes, my God, the clothes I saw, or the lack of clothes I saw tonight. Like, just titties everywhere.
Titties.
So many
Titties
titties.
everywhere.
So many titties. And you know what's funny? Is that all the dudes had on, like, American sports team, like, fucking swishy Chicago Bulls jacket, like the bomber jacket. And, like, I guarantee if I walk up to that dude, tap him on the shoulder and say, what sport are the Bulls? He'd be like, I don't fucking know. Can we stop looking at him?
Brendan's head is a crime. Ray Reyes, never mind his haircut. Yeah, he's just close.
Is he Italian? Because he does kind of look.
I don't know. Yeah, he's
he looks Italian-ish.
Yeah, ethnic. I don't know.
Italian-ish.
Shiny shirts and frosted tips, dearie doe. They are coming back.
Ooh, like we're talking NSYNC style.
Yeah.
Bye, 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 bye.
Jeff, we're also
80s kids.
So, yeah.
We're just really immature.
Yeah.
So immature. Sam Kinison was great. Very loud. Very loud man. Oh, you would. He had really long, straggly hair, and he yelled a lot.
Oh, that guy.
You know that guy.
I know
He
him.
screamed
Yeah.
a lot. Robbie Williams. Is that who you're talking about? Ray? Robbie Williams would not have been,
He wouldn't have been on
a
Tiger
thing
Beat.
for me. No. They had to be like underage. Oh, JTT. JTT would have been Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I don't know.
The kid from Free Willy, Macaulay Culkin, Elijah Wood. They would have all been.
Okay, well, we're going to have to man this up a second and go with the ultimate 90s crush.
Fun fact, we both
Don't-
had a crush
yeah.
on her in the 90s.
Thought you were going to say something else. We
No.
both did. You were there.
Hey!
Yeah. The OG Kelly Bundy.
She's stunning.
She was beautiful.
Yeah, stunning.
And still is.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah.
Was he on Married with Children too? Sam Kinison? Or Kinison, we were just looking at? Yeah.
You see the clothes she's wearing in most of these photos? That's kind of what all the girls looked like tonight. Why would you hate Elijah Wood?
He's such a good guy.
It's Frodo. He seems so inoffensive and...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Deary Doe, I agree.
The OG MILF, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, as kids, as teenage boys, you were only supposed to have the hots for Kelly Bundy. So I felt a bit weird that I also had the hots for Peggy Bundy. But, definitely.
And is that Tina Carrera?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Well, this one was born in the 70s, technically.
Well, so was I.
Not me.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't born in the 70s.
Yeah, no, I said
You
I
were.
was, Yeah, I don't know. I like that kind of big 80s, late 80s hair, AJ. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe we can bring it back someday. Start a petition.
Just start teasing the shit out of my
yeah,
non-existent bangs, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jeremiah, Sandra Bullock in Speed. Yeah. I'm 100% with you on that one, man. And you had a bit of a thing for Sandra Bullock in Speed, right?
I have a thing for Sandra Bullock now.
Okay.
She's amazing.
Look at that adorable bob cut.
I mean,
That's
she's
beautiful.
just adorable. She is America's sweetheart, I think. Like, she looked fucking stunning in that movie we just watched.
Yeah. What was that film?
The Lost City?
Was she in that? Oh,
The Lost City.
Yeah.
Of D. You know what I'm saying.
I'll get that D.
Seabrett was dark. Deep.
So what was dark and deep? Wednesday Addams? Oh, yeah. She was real cute. Jeff Masar, I take it you have watched Under Siege by Steven Seagal then, if Erica Eleniak is your double crush.
Elizabeth Hurley. We should watch Bedazzled.
No, that's terrible. Literally one of the worst films of all time, apparently.
Elvira still looks amazing. I don't know how she does it. I assume she actually has a pact with the devil. I would like to find out how she went about doing that.
There was Elvira video games in like the early 90s, yeah, and I always kind of wanted to get one because I was like, oh man, she's so hot, like, gotta play an Elvira video game, but I could never find it. Couldn't find it.
Maybe one day, honey.
One day.
Maybe one day.
I'll download it.
We can all live the
And
dream.
we'll stream it. We'll
Yeah.
live stream us
Yeah.
both getting horny for a 1980s video game starring Elvira. Thank you, Archie Kelly.
Do I annoy you guys? Would you like me to shut up and leave so you can talk about MMA?
No, sure, we're gonna go to bed soon anyway. You know, I've got a bowl of Doritos to finish that I couldn't eat because, the crunching would have been too bad on stream, so,
You should have just ate ice cream, but then if you
Yeah,
ate my ice cream, I'd have been pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lauren Holly? I don't know Lauren.
I know the name, but
Yeah.
I can't, I'm not,
Okay, well, we better put 90s in there just to clarify. Don't recognize her. Oh, my God.
yeah,
She
I
was
do.
in Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. She was Merry Christmas. And I only got the joke that her name was Merry Christmas, like, about 20 years after I first watched Dumb and Dumber.
Thank you, Saint Ben.
Thank you, AJ. You're the man.
Mucho gracias, AJ.
Criminology student, you should actually recognize her because I used the clip of that very scene that you're looking at in the screenshot in my Fake Martial Arts 1 video when Lloyd punches the guy in the chest and rips his heart out and puts it in a doggy bag, and she's all like, "Aww."
I wish I was stoned.
Yeah. It'd be nice. We
Yeah.
could share this bowl of Doritos.
We could, and then go, oh, where'd the Doritos go? Like that one time with that pint of ice cream.
Thank you, Jovan Sesam.
Serbia.
From Serbia. Cool. I didn't know I had such reach.
I can remember constantly yelling at my mother about the ozone layer in her hairspray because holy shit, that woman. Like, she would spray her hair, but her back was to this one wall in our bathroom, and it was coated so thickly with hairspray residue, you literally couldn't get it off.
Like an outline of her against the wall. In
Do you know, like
hairspray.
in Coming to America with the Soul Glow? Like, it was like that. It was so bad. And she'd be like, shut the fuck up. My real name. Like,
Oh, she was in Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Yeah, I knew her from something else.
I don't think I've seen that.
Dragon, the Bruce Lee story?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, we were obsessed with it when we were kids because, it was freaking Bruce Lee. So.
I don't think Bruce Lee was ever really a thing for us.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Thanks, Copious One. HDH, yeah, with Peggy Bundy and whatnot, yeah. The true golden era for redheads. AJ, yeah, I would. Like, honestly, if I could get an arcade stick again or something, I'd stream some Street Fighter, but I cannot play it with a joypad.
We didn't play it with a stick.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was hardcore.
Oh, so sorry. I'm such a pussy
Yeah.
when it comes to fucking video games.
Casual.
Really? Am I a casual video gamer? Do you remember when I played, what was that game? The one you're still.
Darksiders.
I played Darksiders.
Darksiders.
Darksiders, and there was this secret cave with a skeleton with a top hat and a cane, and he did a dance. And for a second, I thought I was having a stroke when I saw it. And then he came home from work, and I said, "Whoa!" I was playing Darksiders, and there was a skeleton with a top hat and a cane, and I have never seen his face look more enraged than in that moment that I found that Easter egg, and he did not.
I'm still convinced you made it up to this day.
I didn't fucking make it up.
Anyone else play Darksiders and find the secret
No,
tap dancing
because
skeleton in a
that
top
was a
hat?
thing.
I know. I'm only joking.
Fucking kill you.
I know it was real. I googled it. I saw it.
And it did look like na 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 na. It was like fucking swinging a cane around and shit.
Tommy Lee Jones is a serial Irish bomber. That was the Devil's Own, I think.
And
or something
how
like
was
that.
the accent? How would we rate the accent?
Jesus, it was great, boss. Terrible, terrible. Thank God.
Ah, so.
Awesome. Oh,
Ah,
faith
so.
and Begara.
Ah, Faith and Begara.
Faith and Begara.
Yeah, I loved Darksiders. It's a shame they fucked the third one so badly.
And kind of the second one.
I liked the second one.
It didn't have a good enough story.
Yeah, but it was like fantasy. There was a giant, and then it was
Yeah.
kind of pretty.
But the first one was all fucking metal and shit, which is way cooler.
Except for jumping over I couldn't jump over the. Do you remember in the sewers you had to swing jump from like goo? Do you kind of remember that? I used to make you do it because I couldn't fucking do it. And I get really angry.
Yeah.
I don't like jumping in video games. I'm not good at it.
Yeah. Pointless platforming sections are the worst. Thank you, Awestruck Audio, man. Good to see you. The 7-Up guy did have a video game, and also the Pepsi guy had a video game. I don't know if you knew that. Pepsi, what was it called? I think it was just called Pepsi Man.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It became a real meme on
So,
the internet
for
a
the
while.
reason on our divorce papers, it'll be because I found that dancing skeleton.
Fucking skeleton. Oh my god, no way, AJ. She finished the game before you could. That's... Like, I have a problem
No,
with
you don't finish games. You never fucking finish games.
I finished God of War. And I would have been mad if you'd gotten to the ending, like, while I was asleep and I slept through it.
Well,
Woke
now
up
that I
to
know
see
that,
the
I'm
end.
going to play all the games you're playing, and I'm going to finish them before you do.
Ray Reyes, there really are indeed. And again, I have to say thank you to everybody for hanging out for, I think, like fucking 3 hours at this point, just listening to us talk shit and Google people from the 90s and thirst over them. Because there are like a million fucking
else?
things better that
Who
you could be
else?
doing than this right now. But you choose to be here, so thank you, everyone.
So here's a question if we want to talk about the 90s. Did any of you watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer? And if you did, Team Angel or Team Spike? Now he's going to eat Doritos.
A Domino's Pizza game with the Noid. I never played that. But what about, if we're going to talk about that kind of stuff, what about Chex Challenge for on the Doom engine? Wasn't it called Chex Challenge, I think?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chex the cereal.
They had a video game?
Yeah. Thank you, Deary Doe. Take care, man. All the best.
Well, I won't be here on Wednesday because I'm going to see the... Grr Arg! I'm going to see the Killer, so maybe... Team Spike! Yes! Yes! Thank you! God, yes.
Yeah,
All about that.
Team Spike all the way. Man.
Team Spike.
Yeah, that Billy Idol punk energy.
Yeah. Hey! You shushies.
What?
Awestruck.
Yeah. I was watching Buffy before I was watching MMA, so...
He was
yeah.
doing other stuff to Buffy, too. Yeah, well, you said about me and Christina Applegate, so shut up.
All right,
If you want to
fair
spill
enough,
tea,
fair
well,
enough.
you will spill fucking tea. Buffy is a great show, okay? Just, like, get into it. We were talking about the 90s. That's why I brought it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. AJ, yeah.
So were we.
I was just finishing school, and I remember, yeah, that was like around about the time I started getting into WWE, so it was like Buffy on a Thursday night, Attitude Era WWE on a Saturday. It was good times.
All right. To clarify, okay, Google Buffy, Angel, and Spike, and I'm sure something will come up. All right, so here is Spike.
I mean, look at those cheekbones.
Look at that,
For
man.
the love of God.
I mean, he was skinny because, you know, it was the 90s and nobody was, like, super like that. But god damn. Like, he that big dick energy. You know what I'm saying?
But now everyone knows I was buffing my Slayer.
All right, now Google Angel. So that was Spike. And that was Angel.
Angel is way more dated, I think. Like, you look at him and he's like, yeah, that's late 90s, early 2000s energy coming off this dude with his leather jacket, and like he's only missing the frosted tips. Whereas Spike is like, he's timeless. He looks like he could be out of the 70s. He could be fucking 2010s, whatever, you know. But Angel is very of his time level of male
He's also
attractiveness.
clearly the more, like, commonly attractive.
Yeah,
That's not the
yeah.
word I want to use. I can't think of the word I want.
Down to earth, regular, every day. Well, not every day. You're not going to see a dude like that every day.
We watched the original Buffy movie a few weeks ago. Get out of my facial. The role-playing game. Do you know? I wrote an essay, and it was about my love for Buffy when I was like 19, and it was actually published in a book. I'm multifaceted. Sometimes I start beef with early 2000 rappers. Sometimes I get published. It's, it's just a thing. Conventionally attractive. Thank you. Exactly, vanilla. Spike looked like a vampire. And like, maybe he'd smack you in the ass a little bit.
Before turning you into a fucking vampire.
That's fine. Yeah, everything is super 90s right now. It's all crop tops and like Jenkos and so many crop tops. It just literally looks like high school to me, and it makes me feel sad.
But let's just take a moment to appreciate this absolute queen, though. I mean, like, come on.
Yes.
Buffy was just stunning.
She was stunning, but I liked Faith more.
No.
I know, I like him bad.
Nah.
That's the problem.
Nah.
She's stunning, though.
Frosted Tips are going to make a comeback on any day now.
And then I'm going to kill myself.
We've been living through a 90s revival for, it seems like, about the last maybe 6 or 7 years. Maybe even longer.
It's peak. It's peak, I think, at the moment.
We've got to come full circle and get like a 2000s revival.
Listen, Mr. Juice? You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed the MMA.
Yeah, that was early on, and then I came home. So this is what you get now.
2.5 hours talking about MMA, and now we're on to just some random nonsense. Yeah. Too tired for this? Yeah, Willow, absolutely, definitely.
Basically, none of the chicks were dubs.
Dubs?
Ugly.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking forward to Limp Bizkit reunion.
Oh no! I saw my friends in Connecticut. Some of them went to the concert.
Oh,
they are on tour.
Jesus Christ!
They are on tour.
I was actually only joking, but that's kind of depressed me to hear that they're still going.
It's coming. It's coming, man. Rose McGowan was on Charmed back in the day.
Ah, okay. I never watched Charmed because it seemed like just a low-rent Buffy.
It was much, I guess, more wholesome. It wasn't as funny.
Yeah.
Seth Green, fucking king, short king, Seth Green. I had a high school boyfriend who was very similar to Seth Green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for me. Yeah. Good for me.
Oh, shit. I think that's the Buffy poster.
Is that the poster you had in your room?
Something like that. Yeah, it was very similar to that one anyway. Same haircut anyway. Sorry, I've been driving Mrs. B crazy for years, telling her about this Buffy poster I had in my bedroom when I was like 21. 20.
21! It's okay, I had a Buffy duvet cover. Oh, Biscuit's home! And screaming. He's screaming. Make sure he doesn't have anything dead in his mouth.
He doesn't.
Or half dead. Seth Green had an NFT?
Yeah.
Why?
Seth Green had an NFT and he was going to make a TV show based around his fucking cartoon monkey NFT. But then, because crypto is a gigantic scam, somebody stole his NFT and it sank his chances of starting his TV show.
Well, shit. He should have stuck to Robot Chicken.
Yeah. He actually bought it back for 250 grand. It's a fucking JPEG, you idiot.
That's literally all they are.
Yes.
Make one. Of Biscuit. Or Spuds. He's cuter.
Yeah. Okay. And I did have the idea to do, blown apart NFTs, so, I mean, why not? Just put the cats in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, Biscuit all the time looks at me and he goes, just let me bang, bro. That's like his fucking motto. And we can't stop him from banging.
We do let him bang.
Yeah.
Okay, good night, criminology student. And I guess we should probably just wrap it up for now.
Go to bed. It's sleep time tonight.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up now anyway. So again, thank you all for hanging out through the absolute nonsense. Podcoin, keep an eye on your...
2024.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. We're going to drop it. We're going to airdrop it into people's wallets and, to the moon and all that other jargon that they use.
It'll whine like a violin with cheese.
Cheese and wine.
And wine, violin wine.
Reaching for those grapes.
Grapes, so many grapes. So many grapes. Grapes. I can't talk. I didn't drink tonight. I can't talk.
Okay, guys. Thank you again for hanging out.
Thank you.
It's a really good evening. Great to see you all. You guys are the true OG goats of this channel. So take care, and we'll catch you again soon.
Good night.
Bye-bye.